Hi, this is Lisa from Endorphina Creative with this week's stressless meditation. Today's guided meditation is about letting go of worry and angst. To enjoy this process, it is best if you're seated or lying down in a private or undisturbed place where you are not easily distracted. And once you are comfortable and warm enough, you can begin with closing your eyes, allowing your eyelids to become heavier, to have your eye muscles relax, giving your visual sense a break. Instead, we are saying hello to our inner eye, an eye that can imagine and visualize. Take a moment to check in with yourself. How stressed are you at the moment? How burdened do you feel right now? How worried do you feel? Imagine that you are a giant blown-up jumping castle with all your worries jumping up and down on top of you. What kind of weight are you carrying? The weight of a few children or an elephant jumping up and down on top of you? And how wild is the jumping that goes on? Is there only one worry jumping? Or are there many worries in your jumping castle? Imagine now that your jumping castle is slowly being deflated, slowly losing air, slowly losing its tension. Allow the air to deflate and notice how it becomes more and more difficult for your worries to jump up and down on top of you. Now speed up the releasing of the air until your worries have no other choice than to abandon the jumping castle. Deflate yourself until there is no air left inside, and the jumping castle can be folded up and packed away. Now check in with yourself again. How stressed are you? How worried do you feel now? Let's take you on a holiday to an idyllic beach. A beach where the temperatures are pleasant. A beach that is showing up exactly how you want it to. Take a moment now to explore your imaginary beach. What color is the sand? And how does it feel in your hands? What color is the ocean? How tall are the waves? Are there others on the beach, or are you the only one? Are there shells on the beach or palm trees? Perhaps seagulls or beach umbrellas? What sounds can you hear at the beach? How does the air smell? Do you have a drink with you? Or perhaps a beach blanket? Now find a place to sit on the beach or to lie down. Become aware of the ocean waves. Hear the sounds they make coming in and going out. And with your in-breath, breathe in the waves that are coming towards you and the beach. And with your out-breath, breathe the waves that are returning to the ocean away from you. Breathing the waves in as they come to the beach, and breathing them out back to the ocean, letting them go. Try this for a few moments to find your own rhythm. And be kind to yourself. Do not force your breath. Simply find an easy rhythm. Breathing in as the waves come towards you, and breathing out as they recede. And now for a moment, notice the moment when the waves change direction. The precise moment when an incoming wave changes direction and returns to the ocean. Or the moment when a receding wave merges with the ocean and begins a new wave. Notice this moment in your breathing too. As you're breathing in the wave, there is a moment of stillness before the wave returns to the ocean with your out-breath. And as you're breathing the wave back to the ocean with your out-breath, there's a moment of stillness before you breathe the wave back towards you. Simply become acquainted with this way of breathing. Spend 1 minute breathing this way with the intention to find a relaxed rhythm. Breathing in and out the waves for 1 minute, starting now. And now that you have spent some time breathing on your imaginary beach, we shall take a walk. You can choose whether you want to walk to the left or to the right. Simply walking along the water's edge, leaving footprints in the sand. And perhaps some of these footprints are washed away by an incoming wave. Let's walk 20 steps in your chosen direction. I will count with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And now that we have walked 20 steps, you have arrived at a point where the current of the ocean flows strongly out towards the sea. You can see it in the way the water moves, that anything in and on this water current will be carried out to sea swiftly. As you look around, you suddenly spot 3 woven baskets next to you in the sand. Those baskets contain your 3 biggest worries, and you are invited to release them into the sea. Take a look into your first basket. What kind of worry of yours is in it? Is that a worry you would like to let go of? Take the basket to the water's edge and place it gently into the current. The moment you let go, this basket will be carried away from you. Now watch it floating away swiftly, letting go of this worry. And as you turn around, the solution to the worry you have just let go of stands in front of you, in whichever way you perceive it, as a person, object, vision, message, or opportunity. Take a moment to take in this new solution. How do you feel with this solution? And now, pick up your second basket. Which worry is inside it? Pick up the basket. If it is too heavy, you can get someone to carry it for you. Take the basket to the water and place it into the current. Let go of the basket and your worry and watch it drift away. And again, as you turn around, the solution for this departed worry stands right in front of you. How does this solution look like? How do you feel with this solution? And now, turn your attention to your third basket. What is your third worry? Carry this worry basket also to the ocean's edge and place it into the current. And whenever you're ready, let go of the basket and watch as it floats away. From where you're standing, you can barely see your second basket in the distance, and your first basket is already out of sight. Watch as the third basket becomes smaller and smaller. And then turn around where there is your solution waiting for your third worry, in whichever shape or form this solution shows up. How do you feel with this solution? And in whichever way these 3 solutions have come to you, you can decide right here and now to take these solutions with you or not. As we are now walking 20 steps in whichever direction you choose. You can walk the way back you came or continue walking for another 20 steps. And I will count with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And whether you are back at the old spot or arrived at a new spot, take a moment to sit in front of the ocean and repeat breathing with the waves. Breathing the waves in as they come towards you and breathing the waves out as they recede. Just for a few moments. And with your next in-breath, you notice that a glass bottle is being washed onto the sand. And as you pick it up, you realize that this is a message in the bottle from your future self addressed to you. Open the bottle and take out the rolled up message. Read what your future self has written to you. What kind of message is it? Is it supportive? Is it encouraging or inspiring? Perhaps reassuring? What does your future self wish to tell you? What is the most important piece in this message? Which part of it is the most important? What does your future self tell you about the things you worry about? What advice does your future self give? Remember this most important message that your future self has for you, and perhaps you can write it down soon, or use it as an affirmation, as part of your daily positive self-talk. And as you allow yourself to relax, because you realize that in some way your future self is looking out for you, become aware of your hands, your fingers, your fingernails, and begin moving your fingers to bring yourself back into the present moment, into the here and now. Wiggle your toes, your big toes, your little toes. Circle your ankles. Gently move your neck and your face muscles. And take in a vitalizing breath. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Give yourself a stretch and remember the ocean breathing technique. Breathing waves towards you and sending them all the way back into the ocean with your out-breath, letting go. You can send not only the waves back to the ocean with your out-breath, but any of your worries also. Thank you for listening today. Take good care. Until next time.